Hello. Wait, what day is this? Is it December 31st? It's New Year's Eve, right? Or is it January 1st? It's January 1st, right?
It's January 1st.
Okay, so it's Happy New Year. Okay, got it. Okay.
Action.
Woohoo! Good morning. We don't have any of the little blower things. Happy 2025, everybody.
Winning Women's Wednesday in the house.
Yes. First day of 2025. I can't think of a better person to spend it with than you, Ashley Gentry.
Oh, thank you, Michelle Ozymy.
Thank
I'm
you.
so happy to be here. And I wore a little bit of shiny.
You are shiny.
I know.
Is this left over from last night? Did you party too hard?
No, that's not, no, but I'm wondering how this is going to translate. So I'm either going to look shiny and festive or like a garbage bag.
I think you're going to look shiny and festive.
Okay, well, that's what we're going to go with.
So are you one who stayed up till midnight to see the ball drop?
No.
Or did you watch the 11 o'clock ball drop?
Oh, I'll be lucky to, generally year over year make it to like 10. But my daughter and Reese, Alex and Reese always stay up and watch it. So that's kind of their, it's kind of their thing together.
No, I'm usually in bed by 10.
Yeah.
And, because of where we live, because we live kind of, in Uptown, right on Central Expressway. So we're like right in the downtown space.
Yeah.
So there's all of the fireworks going off. And I usually get good in a sleep. And then at midnight, it all starts going off, and the dog wakes me up because
Well,
she's
that's what I was
a
about to say.
wuss.
How's the dog?
Yeah. No, the lab is not a fan. The two little ones don't care. They have no idea what's going on.
Oh,
as long
okay.
as they're happy and warm.
I like that.
They're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. So Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's time. It's time to kick it off.
Dude, I am ready for 2025.
Ready. Like, I don't even want to think about 2024 anymore. It's time to move on.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I do. I was thinking about that, and you watch all the TikToks and the memes, and it's like kicking 2024 out the door and going into 2025. That's something that I really want to focus on is how can I be more intentional with this year so I don't begrudge when it's turning over and go, ew.
I agree with you, but you had an amazing year.
I think that's the thing, right? You have to put everything in context. We constantly focus on what went wrong.
Yeah.
And we don't focus enough on what went right.
Absolutely.
And so you're absolutely correct. I had an amazing year as president of Metrotex. I got to establish a wonderful friendship and relationship with you. There's been so many business things that have gone on and opportunities, ups and downs. It's been a challenging real estate market, but ultimately there's more good than bad. And I think, everybody's going through something right now. I mean, the economy has been difficult for everyone.
Yes. It's made us stronger. There is that.
It has made us stronger.
For sure.
We're more resilient, but I do want to go into 2025 with a more, I'm not going to say optimistic because I'm not Pollyanna.
No.
But I do want to get better about when something occurs that I don't like. I go, next, what's up next?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that. Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah. And I do think that we have to recognize that there will still be some challenges in this year, but knowing those as we go into it and planning accordingly to be prepared, that's going to create a very positive outcome.
No, I think so. And I think also differentiating between, I keep on hitting a brick wall. There's a lot of friction in this space. Am I supposed to continue to push through this? Or maybe this is, God telling me, hey, this is not where I want you to put your focus on. That's also
How many times do we have to hit the wall?
Ashley, I keep on putting these obstacles in, thinking that you'll pivot to where I really want you to go. So I think
if the door doesn't open, just keep pushing until you get
Well,
through.
I thought that's what it's supposed to be. I mean, I've been called a battering ram since I was a child, even with the mild scoliosis.
Wow,
I've been an effective battering ram.
I do love your mother.
I know. So, but I think being very intentional and using just some wisdom and realizing, hey, this is when I need to push forward. This is just a little bit of friction, or maybe I need to realize I need to pivot.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of go from there.
What are you most excited about for 2025?
Renewed purpose.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's deep.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
Wow.
You were thinking pickleball.
Yeah, definitely pickleball.
I'm still excited about pickleball. I think renewed purpose in a way that I'll be turning 40 next month.
Wow.
And for me, I'm really excited because I feel like, the 30s have been kind of this, it is self-discovery, trying to figure out what you want to do. Everybody thinks you have to figure everything out by the time you're 30. And I'm like, gosh, you barely know your head from your butt at that point,
you
right?
really don't. You really don't. And then, life just keeps taking you into different seasons too. So once you think, which is a good thing.
Yes.
And once you think you have it figured out, well, really that's just God taking you to the next season.
Yes.
So I don't know that you ever get it figured out. Like, I don't know if I'll ever really be clear on what I want to be when I grow up.
But wouldn't that be really boring if you figured everything out?
I think so. I think it would be.
As much as we want to sit there and know it all, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
agree.
think I do.
I agree.
So yeah. So I think, establishing some new goals, some new business goals, and understanding what that looks like, because, I don't ever see myself not working or not being an entrepreneur.
Same.
But that shape shifts, and I'm just really excited to see the opportunities and what doors are going to open, which ones I have to kick open, which ones that will open by themselves.
I'll help you.
No, I think that's amazing. So I just going into it with an open mind and an open heart, and sometimes not an open wallet, because it doesn't always.
You said new goals.
Yeah.
Are there new categories that you've set goals in this year? Like where you've maybe pivoted into something, like you're focusing on something different?
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously you and I both still have our traditional, real estate, revenue stream with our clients, and, we work by referral, and we love our clients, and we want to do all that. But at the same time, there's so many other things that we want to do that we build upon that. And so I think that's the exciting part, because we still get to serve our community. We still get to, help people, transact real property and doing all those things and build generational wealth. But, we're doing other stuff. And so working with, my husband on the property and asset management company is going to be a huge focus, because I think as people are struggling, to obtain housing. I mean, I think they said that the median age for a first-time home buyer is now 38 years old.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And so, when you're, and then the level up or the repeat buyer median age, I think, is 61.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about that, the need for really quality, rental product, and doing different things like that doesn't mean we're becoming a nation of renters. It just means that leasing and property management, is such a forefront in our communities. And so us taking those same principles from the residential space of sales and putting that into the property management is going to be a huge focus.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm excited. To your point, I agree. We're not becoming a nation of renters, but I do appreciate the idea of providing quality rental properties in great neighborhoods for people who are choosing to rent.
Yeah. For people that are choosing to rent, or people that, are just, homeownership is not something that they feel is something for them. I think we're also seeing with this younger generation that they're good with investing in other areas and being a little bit more transient with their housing.
Yeah. Well, so again, to your point, so my daughter Caitlin, she wants to own property, but she doesn't necessarily want to own her own property.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah,
they want their first place is an investment property.
Exactly. She lives in New York. She loves where she lives. She's not given that up, but she's not opposed to buying a property in New York, but she won't live in it. She's going to stay where she is.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I love it.
So love that. I'll help her with that too. So,
yes.
Okay. I won't, because I don't have a license in New York, and they do not cooperate. So
they do not,
unfortunately.
Yeah. That's okay.
But I'll help her go look at houses.
There you go.
I'll just be that annoying
That'll
mom.
be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do that for
I can
once.
do that. I can see what that's like.
Yeah, no, I love that.
It's actually funny, when she was renting her space, she kept asking me questions and was like, will you talk to my realtor? I will not. Mm-hmm. I will not. I'm not going to be that mom, because it's so completely different up there. Like, I would really just be the annoying, my mom's a realtor person.
Well, yes. I would agree. Growing up in New York and New Jersey, those markets are very different, especially in the city. So good job.
So today's January 1st.
Today's January 1st.
What happens tomorrow?
That is a good question.
No, there's an answer.
We're hitting the ground running.
Yeah. With our new assistant. Woohoo! So I think, I am crazy excited about that. I know we've already done some planning, and we're going to hit the ground running, but I'm super excited about that.
I think people
I'm ready for my new boss.
I know. Amen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen the memes? And it's like, I used to, as a child, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me where to be. Don't tell me where to go.
Yes.
Now as an adult, can you tell me what to do? Tell me where to be. Tell me where to go.
Absolutely.
And you're just like,
Rick laughing in the background.
I know, but it's like,
it's true.
It comes full circle. Just like, your mom tells you like nothing good happens past 9 o'clock. And
She was right.
Oh my gosh.
She was so right.
All this wisdom that was just right there, but we have to touch the hot stove.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Over
know.
and over and over.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hopefully our new assistant will keep us from touching the hot stove as much.
Good luck.
Yeah. I think, helping us dial in and really honestly, I think the other part of it is we've been focusing so much on the things that we don't love because they're just a part of the business and you have to like keep the wheels moving.
Yes.
And I'm really
100%.
excited to delegate a lot of that stuff.
Oh my gosh,
So we can
yes.
focus on the big picture stuff and thrive in that way.
Like maybe the next Winning Women's Conference.
Yes.
Yes.
That'll be amazing.
Very excited
So
about
excited.
that. We know so much more than we did last time.
Oh, for sure.
So much more.
Everything's a learning experience.
Yes.
I mean, just
Yes.
think about the first time we did the podcast together till now.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're like the Saturday Night Live skit of the
We
two
are.
women.
We
that
are.
were the
Yes.
funny sweaters.
And there's Rick again laughing in the
Yeah,
background.
I know.
We love him. We love him. Okay, so let's wrap up with a few questions for
Okay.
our audience to ponder on.
Okay.
Is it either black-eyed peas, cornbread, cabbage? What I forgot. Is there one more thing?
I think that's good.
Is that it? Okay.
that
Okay.
sounds
I don't remember what all of it's for, but I just know that I have to
I
always
think it's
do
like
it
good
every
luck
year.
and prosperity.
Good luck, prosperity, and I think the cornbread just makes it all go down easier.
I was about to say it sops it up.
Yeah.
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 It's a vessel.
Yeah, it's a vessel. So here's my first question.
Okay.
Okay. This one's the deepest of the questions, but I really did like it.
Yes, ma'am.
What did I change my mind on this year? The most successful people realize, this is from Sahil Bloom, by the way. The most successful people realize that finding the truth is much more important than being right. They embrace new information as software updates to their brain. So what software updates did you have this year?
It's really interesting that he likens it to that. Because I always say that I do feel like I'm artificial intelligence. And if I operate in that way, that the more I get fed information and I consume, that it changes my opinion and my outlook on some of those things. And so I can be stubborn and obstinate, of course.
Go on.
Anywho. But at the same time, recognizing that where I was even 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago to where I am now, if I had not been open to new ideas, new challenges, new people, I would be foregoing on such amazing experiences and business opportunities. So, I think for me, it's not that I've necessarily changed anything in particular.
Okay.
I think it's that my mind is open to so much more, and that excites me.
That's awesome.
So we'll see what that looks like, but I don't know. I mean, like there's a part of me that felt like I knew what I was doing with my business 5 years ago and the trajectory of what it was going, and I knew what I thought my long-term goals were going to be.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I'm willing to like wipe the slate clean and start over.
Yeah.
Because the world is my oyster, and that's kind of exciting.
It is exciting. It is exciting. And I think goes back to the what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I think we're just at a place in our lives now, a season.
Yeah.
You're 40, about to be.
Yep.
I'm 50. And it's just kind of like I've done all the things I'm supposed to do. And now I'm ready to do the things that I want to do.
Oh,
And
amen. I love that.
Gives you a different perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you don't have bills to pay and a very expensive college to send your daughter to. I'm not bitter.
I know. You do that, and that just reinforces why I go to Alex. College is dumb.
So, yeah.
You are fine.
Today's the first. We've received 3 out of 5 acceptance letters so far.
Wow.
We are waiting on Purdue and Johns Hopkins. And as much as I would think it's so cool to say my daughter got into Johns Hopkins, y'all, that's going to be expensive. So come on, Purdue.
Come on, Purdue.
Yes.
We like that.
Yes,
Okay.
we like that. So, this iteration for 2025 is going to be exciting. For me, the thing that I've kind of changed my mind on, I suppose, is the involvement with the associations and Women's Council. I wish I had changed my mind on that sooner. I'm very excited to be involved in MetroTex and doing all the fun things that I'm doing, professional development, budget and finance, and then Women's Council Dallas, which we're having our installation soon. Would love to see you all there.
Was it January 9th?
Nope, it's not. We'll talk.
Okay, got it.
It's not the 9th. We'll announce the new date soon.
Okay, got it.
But it's going to be amazing.
Okay, no, I'm super excited.
Yes.
I'll be there. Just
Yes,
tell
you
me
will.
when,
I'll let
right?
you know when.
Tell me when. Tell me where to go. Tell me what to wear.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
I like it.
What is your primary objective for 2025? Like, do you have a very dialed in focus? And you may not. As entrepreneurs, I don't know that we necessarily do.
I think that's where it is. I'm not one to necessarily put, rails on something. And I think that's what it is hard for me, on top of the fact that I might have some, ADD tendencies at the same time. But I think, my main objective is to just keep trying and keep pushing and create meaningful opportunities for myself and my family and my business. And then from there, you catch that fire, and then you keep on investing in what you start to love and have a passion for. And I'm really excited. It's not that I still don't have a fire in my belly for what I do, but with the last couple of years in the real estate business, that fire has gotten a little more dim.
It's been rough. It's been hard. It's been hard.
It is hard. And we're expected to hold our head up in those hard times and just be like, it's okay, we're here for everyone and all of those things. And we do feel that way, but at the same time you go, does anybody care about me?
I do.
I know you do, but I think that's where
that's important.
I'm excited to maybe get a renewed focus in a different capacity so that fire can grow deeper again.
Well, and it's important to try new things as you get older so that you can discover what you are passionate about.
Yeah, pickleball.
Yeah, pickleball. There are other things. But yes, pickleball as well. I think if we're not careful, we get so stuck in the mundane and what we're comfortable with that we can go our whole lives never trying something new.
Correct.
And not being passionate about something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that would be sad.
It would be
So
sad.
last question kind of goes to the same thing.
Okay.
Thinking how I want to ask it.
Oh, that's not sorted.
No, not sorted.
Okay.
Well, okay. Second to the last question. What is something new you're going to try in 2025?
I keep on doing these things. It makes me have to be
self-aware
and introspective.
Yeah.
It's not something new. I think I'm going back to the basics.
Okay.
I think that is where I need to be, I need to be more intentional with my daily schedule.
Good.
I need to be much more systematized with how I'm doing things. And that doesn't mean I'm going to drive the system. It means
we're so sorry.
I know our assistant is going to drive the systematizing. But I think it's really honestly getting back to the basics and fundamentals of doing that so that there is room for more opportunity, because if don't get more organized in the day-to-day business, then there's no capacity for new stuff.
I will be adding the expireds pillar back into my business.
Good for you.
I'm excited about that. That's how I started 18 years ago. So I am excited to get back into that. There's been a lot of studies on it and some trainings I've taken. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, that's where my soul goes to die. So
I know.
I will support you. I will support you in that.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay.
On the fun side, I really, really hated that I missed the BMW marathon this past year. So I will be picking back up my running.
Great.
So yeah,
Good for you.
I'm excited for that.
We will share in both having wonky toenails.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Why are your toenails wonky?
Pickleball.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow, you are hardcore.
I am hardcore.
Okay.
One has decreased by half the size. It's so weird.
That is weird.
I know.
That is
All the
weird.
things you learn about me.
So last thing, and I already know the answer. Do you have a written plan for 2025? No. So for the rest of you, I need you to get a written plan.
Yep.
And if you don't have a written plan, you need to get a coach. I know of a great one. Hello. If you don't have any idea for a written plan, you can check out my Facebook page and my website, where I will be teaching free classes throughout several different title companies over the month of January, how to make $342K in 2025, and you will walk away with a pretty great plan.
I love that.
Beyond that, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the day.
And get to work tomorrow.
Well, I was about to say, and get to work tomorrow. This isn't a slothful week for the rest of it. We need to get back to the grind.
Yes.
Okay.
Winning Women's Wednesday will be back, and we will be live, me and Ashley, January 8th.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Elvis's birthday.
Oh,
You're
nice.
right. It is Elvis's birthday. When is your birthday?
February 24th.
Okay. My mom's is the 17th.